Hey mate, how are you today? Have you guys tried to breed your betta fish or fighting fish but you failed and you're wondering why? And during their mate, do they need to embrace or squeeze one another? And what's the purpose of that? And did you ask why sometimes other female beta will not give in to the males and the males sometimes kill them because they don't submit to them? This is Mark, and today we will discuss all those things plus giving you breeding tips to make you successful in beta breeding. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing to get updated on our upcoming videos. Without any further ado, let's jump into the video. Breeding chamois fighting fish or betas is a wonderful hobby. However, it's not something to be taken lightly. If you have the abundant time, resources, knowledge, commitment that breeding betas demand, it can also be a rewarding experience. So now we are putting this beta into their different tanks, and during this time you should monitor their health, making sure they show no signs of disease, like this. You also need to condition your betas during this time by feeding them live food like foods that are rich in carotenoids and live foods. You may check our fish food products link below. This will help increase your male's carotenoid levels, making him look bright and healthy. And also make sure it's away from other tanks with bright fish or any fish, and there are no bright colors around, and there are no lots of human activity just like that. Beta fish like privacy when they mate. Of course, they also just like us. These are like human. They need privacy sometimes. They really need privacy. Betas breed best when they are young, ideally 4 to 12 months, max up to 14 months, just like that. You want to pick a male with the bright colors because it tells the females he's eaten enough carotenoids to support his immune system and, of course, for his colorization, indicating that he is a successful forager. We found that also male redness is underlain by carotenoids and that females preferred to associate with red males over blue males, suggesting a sexually selected advantage to being red. That's why we are choosing red male for the female to be to attract to him or to our male here. If you're choosing a male that lacks energy and vigor, your female beta will think he is infected with parasites or other disease-carrying pathogens and doesn't have a good immune system. If you don't know, in the wild, the female betas are the picky one. They will choose the males that they like to mate. While males compete with each other for mating rights and their territory. And also, just like girls nowadays, they find a guy who has robust and healthy appearance and not likely to fail the responsibility as a man of the house. Just like they have similarities. So let's go to breeding preparation. First of all, fill your tank with 3 to 5 inches of water because newly hatched fry will have difficulty reaching the surface to breathe and feed if the water is too deep. And add your sponge filter that you have and air pump. And also in a cold place, you can also add heater. You can also add almond leaf or styrofoam cup. Tape it to the front of your tank if you want to see the bubble nest in action. Me, I'm not using it because I know that the males have already their natural instinct to provide more bubbles for the fry. And you can also add your moss. You can create plenty of those for your fish for the female to hide after the breeding, because the male might kill the female after the breeding, because he will see her as a threat to the fry or to the eggs. And now it's the time to sit them for 24 hours. If your female is receptive, hair color will darken and will display hair barring pattern, just like this one, just like in the picture. Vertical stripes along her midsection, indicating that she is ready to breed, like this one. Yeah, and her ovipositor will be visible as a speck of white between her ventral fins, as you can see below her stomach. A cheeky female will flirt by flaring back at him and waging her body. And also, like some of the girls also nowadays, when they like a guy, they like to flirt by showing something to a guy to like her. Trying hard. Oh my god! Right. So after a few hours, you should notice the male start building his bubble nest. He'll spend a time darting back and forth between building the nest and showing off. He will leave them separated overnight within 24 hours, as what I've said earlier. And as you can see, now is the time to show some aggressiveness, but don't worry, those things are just normal for them. The female probably heads straight for the nest to check if it's up to her standards. If it's not, she'll swim away or sometimes try to destroy it. Okay. Once your male realizes he can reach your female, his display will become even more elaborate. And the male also start chasing her around the tank, trying to engage her in the mating dance. Yeah, they will do the dance. Over the next few hours, I think 2 to 6 hours, you'll see a lot of chasing and biting. Don't worry, because this is normal behave. This is their normal behavior, but you should keep a close eye on them, on what is happening, just in case it turns bad. You may add some hiding place also for a female if things get too much for her. Some will directly swim up to the male with their heads down and fins clamped to show her submissiveness. And also, others will charge the nest banners, flaring and challenge the male to spawn. When they breed, your male will embrace the female and sometimes fail. And it needs more practice because it's their first time. Yeah.
何お前はもう死んでいる。
After they got the pattern, the male release her and allow her some time to recover, 3 to 5 minutes before they do it again. After several tight squeezes, you'll see her start to drop eggs during each embrace. And guys, why are they embracing each other? Haven't you wondered about it? Actually, they are not squeezing the eggs out of the female. The purpose of this embrace is to place the ventral close to each other and to improve the chance of fertilization. Your female will go into a zombie-like state while the eggs fall to the ground, just like as you can see right now. And also, the female floats sideways, looking dead, but she is not, trust me. She is not dead, trust me.
Really, nigga?
Your male will now start to scoop up the eggs, putting them into the nest one by one. And when your female recovers, she may help your male put the eggs in the nest. However, some females will eat the eggs, so watch them carefully. They will do the embracing, I guess, for up to 4 hours. Imagine that. 4 hours of breeding. Good thing we are not like them. After their breeding, you need to take the female out of the tank, because this time the male will now see her as a threat and could try to kill her. Over the next 24 to 36 hours, your male will spend all of this time attending to the eggs, mouthing them and blowing more bubbles. And also sometimes he may even build a brand new nest in another location and move them all there. But most of the time we'll be hovering under the nest and looking bored, periodically checking to see if they've started to hatch. Yeah. And some first time dads some first time dads may eat the eggs or fry, which can be very frustrating. However, he may only be eating ones which have not been properly fertilized or just have something wrong with the fry or the eggs. He might just be doing his job. Yeah, let him do his job as a new dad. When your fries start to hatch, their wiggling can shake them loose from the bubbles and they fall. And if your male see, he will catch them and put them back on the bubble nest. When they all start to hatch, the male will be very busy, just like what we are seeing now, darting around to catch the fry and put him back, scanning the bottom for any is missed. And your fry will hang tail down for the first few days, just like on the video. And they are on the some of them or some of them are in the side of the glass. And the fry slowly start taking on a horizontal swimming position. Once they're free swimming, remove the male and give them their first feeding of small brine shrimp or microworms. You can also use vinegar eels or infusoria, or you can feed them with egg yolk or spirulina. And it's really good if you can feed them with live foods, small live foods, we as what we as what talked earlier. And guys, I guess that's all. Now you've successfully breed your betas. And soon we will give you update and upload video to show you how to successfully raise your beta fry, because beta fry, when they are in 1 month stage, they are so sensitive, and we will give you an update for that. And please visit our FB page also. I provided the link below. We will be providing updates there. And also don't forget to subscribe on our channel if you're new here. And thank you guys for watching the video till the end. And hopefully you're gonna support us and give us some love by commenting on our comment section below and liking our video. So guys, thank you so much and may God bless us all. Bye bye.